No, alright. Uh, right, what the fuck was I? Yeah. We decided to go after that fucking quote-unquote monster. Well, it wasn't too eventful till we fucking got there. Pretty sure we didn't do any other shit before that. Pretty sure some people bought stuff, but that's alright. Yeah, so we went on over and took a few days of just riding in the heat. Fucking sucked, but yeah, so we got to the ambush point and got fucking ambushed. No shit. Uh, there were these fucking stationary plant things. They were easy enough to take out, but next thing we know, I'm getting hit in the back by a fucking gigantic mound of weeds. And yeah, they're really weird. How do I describe them? Like, they didn't fucking cut when I got my battle axe into them. When I hit them with my maul, they reacted to the body. So I don't know what the fuck they are. Also, the kid fucking blasted him with lightning, which I didn't get to see. Kind of disappointing. And yeah, apparently it didn't do jack shit to him. If anything, he said it healed him, which is fucking. Beyond that, it didn't react when I used my storm at all. So I don't know what the fuck things are made of. But we ended up killing one of them, and one of them almost got away with the chick, but we managed to. Well, she managed to get out, and we decided to take a rest. Fucking miracle that nothing got us at that point. But yeah, we went on stalking after him. The kid used his bird, and we came across a cave that had these green acid pits all over the place. Still not sure what the fuck that was about, but yeah, that monster was in there. What the monster fucking was kind of seemed like yeah, the cat, the one that's still all the way back in the human kingdom, but a lot more violent and a lot more warlike and a lot worse. Seemed to have the power to control plants. He was the one controlling those fucking things, and he controlled a lot of fucking elements as well. No cold though. That's fucking funny. But yeah, we tried. We fucking tried to get him to see reason and all that bullshit, but it didn't. I think he knew he was gonna die. So yeah, it was a tough as hell fight. One of the worst I've had, honestly. Fucking sucked. He was a pretty decent match for me, even if he just kept staying back. He was pretty clever though. He pretty sure he was this close to getting me. I felt like I was gonna die. I almost did. I felt like I should have, but whatever. Obviously, I'm alive here to just kind of siphon through this. That was some shit. Afterward, the group they had a lot of energy in them. Did a lot of shopping. I dropped over to the temple, dropped a couple more gold pieces or something into that offering pot because I feel like that was related to me somehow fucking surviving. Let me see. The dwarf was there. He was apparently helping out. Didn't see much of the others, but it's fine. We're supposed to be moving out today. Kind of wondering how the rest of them are doing after that. They don't seem so hung up on it. Well, they're not the ones who almost fucking died. By the way, can only wonder what's coming now.
Okay.
What? I'm not looking for applause. Go.
Okay. So,
Oh, it's so cool.
as we continue with the next morning, you guys have had your rests and gathered your supplies, gathered a wagon with horses and all your stuff done at Port Shellside. You had met with the gods, met with the people, had decided that land was better than sea, and are about to make your way out of town. At the moment, it looks like 3 of your companions are, for the lack of one, is in a bone coma. The other 2 seem to have caught something rather nasty. And
You're
seem
drunk.
to be suffering from a sort of jungle sickness that has seemed to knock them out. Yes, that's what we're going with, so I don't have to explain why they're not here.
Another sword coma, Annie.
That's what it's hanging there.
If that's what Talitha, a resident nurse, thinks, then it's cool, I guess. I give them the vapor rub around like their nose area, so they can like it'll cleanse their lungs.
I don't know what that shit is, but it's fucking.
It's so cool. I haven't had one of these before, and it's so nice.
Alright, whatever.
Do we have that letter that I was talking about?
Oh, yeah, you probably want to pick up the recommendation.
Recommendation letter?
Writ or whatever.
Yeah, what the fuck is that about?
Well, we were talking about like how we get close to the cake or whatever, so he can actually look at us and like acknowledge us, so we can ask him for a favor or something. And all I know is sometimes when people went into our tavern, they like wish a good old piece of paper, and we're like, we're important, and we're like, okay, but all right, and then we give them a discount for some reason. So I thought maybe that will work.
We could stop by the mayor's first if you want.
Yeah.
All right.
And obviously, I don't think this will be the only one. Like, we'll just like collect stuff along the way and be like, look how much we helped your people.
That's fair.
So
yeah, well, I'll let the rest do the talking. Have fun.
What do you mean? You're coming with? I think he thinks you're cool.
Yeah, right. Whatever.
Yes.
As I quickly revamped the mayor house because I had put it into savings because I didn't expect you guys to come back today.
The PC's plans.
Theater of the mind.
Welcome to D&D. Expect the unexpected from your party.
So as you guys wander over to the mayor's house, as you often do, you once again approach the gates and reach it. Your other party members stay behind for various reasons. You reach the mayor's house, where you knock on the door and once again are greeted by Gam Gam. Oh, you're all back now, are you?
Not all of us. Just a few of us.
She kind of looks. Oh, I see.
Ollie's here would like to speak to the mayor.
I give a wave.
She looks around. Oh, the short one. Okay. Follow me. And she once again leads you guys to the mayor's office at the top.
So fucking fast. I'm like...
This is total existence.
I give a nod to the people working, who seem to be working really well.
And mouse servants.
The
mouse folks maids just kind of look at you and nod and get back to work.
I knock on the door.
Hello. Come in.
Hello again.
Oh, Atlius, you're back. And is that Telethan? Mr. Archon as well.
Yeah.
Do come in. How can I help you?
Hi. we plan on traveling soon, TM, and I thought that can we ask a favor of you?
I suppose I owe you guys quite a lot. What sort of favor are you thinking of?
Like a recommendation letter of some kind.
Oh?
Just to detailing on what we've done here and how we've helped you out.
Yeah.
So far away.
I suppose I can draft something like that for you. Sure. Just give me a minute. He kind
Is it
of
gonna take long?
I mean, I have to get the seal. I write it out. Should it take too long?
No. Go.
See, Junior go over and grabs the pen, some quill and ink, and starts writing a letter down and starts saying, he's like, okay, and okay, did this, and Snappy, that's enough. This little turtle kind of just starts crawling on the paper.
Aww.
Kind of shoves the little turtle to the side as he continues writing.
I'm gonna try and pet its head.
Little turtle just kind of looks at you as you pat his head and kind of nips at your fingers. As he few minutes pass, it takes a few minutes as he kind of writes up the letter, and you see him take out like a little seal on it and kind of put it in there and stamps it onto the paper with his signature next to it. Goes, this should do something. I'm not sure what you need it for, but always happy to help.
Thank you, Junior.
Nods.
Is there anything else I could do for the lot of you?
No. I think that's all.
Yeah, I think that's all. I hope you have a really lovely time.
Well, the elections will be coming up, but I'm sure with everything that's happened, I'm sure to win at this point. Is that right, Graham? Yeah, you'll probably do okay, Junior.
Do you have any worries?
I mean, nothing outside the norm.
Outside the norm.
Fumbling my lines, worried about, getting called out and bullied and just.
Oh.
Well, if you're worried about fumbling your lines, you could always... Well, one thing that always helps me is to write out what you're planning to say a couple times. So then it sticks in your head. You memorize it.
That's really good advice, Miss Talitha. I'll do that. Thank you. Just you look over, he kind of grabs another piece of paper, goes, okay, and just starts writing down words as he mutters under himself. Ladies and gentle people. I should be the mayor. Years of tradition.
We'll leave you to it.
Oh,
You seem to have like a lot of stuff.
Thank you, Mr. Otlius, and thank you all so much again for everything you've done.
Of course.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Flashback to Sophie running away from gas.
Yeah. 4 scores, 17 millennia.
God.
Our 17 fathers.
Oh. Bye. Thank you, Graham.
Yeah. Whatever. She kind of like look over and she's like reaches into her shell and pulls out her flask.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Welcome in
keep
his.
that kid safe, alright.
Yeah, don't worry. I've been looking after Junior since he was a little shellhead.
Little shell head.
So as you guys exit the mayor's home, returning into the city streets once more.
If it's not an envelope, I read it.
Empty.
Oh my god.
It's not an envelope because, I mean, if it can only be used once, it would defeat the purpose. You do see a letter of approval basically outlining your guys' journey and adventures for helping stop a evil bandit or source of destruction that has been harassing the town of Shellside, with the mayor's signature underneath of it saying, as a congratulations and thanks.
Sweet. I guess I just. Oh, what would be the safest place, do you guys think, for this?
I can keep it tucked in my journal if you want.
Yeah, you can hold on to it because I feel like my spell book and my star charts are not in safest places.
Alright, I'll keep track of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it to Telltale.
And I will neatly tuck it into my journal.
Okay. So as you tuck it into your journal, you guys gather yourselves. What do you wish to do next?
So, before we head on your way, does anyone need to do anything else?
Make sure you
Oh,
use the
the rate
bathroom
I'm going
now.
through
We're
my
not stopping.
I'm not turning this cart around!
I mean, two of us can just like piss all the way. So, I mean, all of us could just piss all the way. So it's like it's cool.
No.
What? What do you mean?
Whatever you do, they don't pee in the water.
Oh god!
Also, I think I'm gonna run low with vapor rub at the rate that I'm going with.
That ain't a problem. He just palms. Like, yeah, I guess I'll meet you back at the tavern or some shit, like something by.
Alright.
Do you not want to take in the sights before we leave?
I think I've done my sightseeing here.
Okay.
Arkham, where are you planning to go?
Probably metalworks. Gonna get a chain, see what I can do with it. Keep myself.
I do have some other armor I need to sell, so we could just go together.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Alice, do you want to tag along?
I can't just
Sure, because every time I don't, I end up somewhere not good. So I'm gonna tag along this time.
Every time I don't, I get assaulted by evil wizards.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, I have a point for one. Alright, come on.
I was gonna
We're just gonna, one day we're just gonna like tie a sign on the back of Atlia saying, "Don't leave me alone."
It's like if lost, return to.
It's like the reverse kick me sign.
Yeah.
I continue to rant on as we walk.
So you guys continue to walk on, and you I don't think anybody's been to a smith yet, have you?
I did, because I bought the chain shirt.
Oh, that's right. So
last session.
Yeah, you do eventually find the smiths again, where you purchased the chain shirt. Can't remember what I said the smith was. I don't know if you remember what I said, Tel.
You fast-tracked it because everyone was doing their shopping. So
that's right,
we
I
never
fast-tracked.
had any like major details on the shop or.
Fair enough. I will say, for the purposes of running the shop this time, you once again find what looks to be a rather portly Eric Hawker running the shop. A chicken Eric Hawker, in fact.
You mean a cock right now?
It's an Eric Hawker.
Oh.
But yeah.
Something along the lines of this.
So.
Makes me think about becoming a vegan, but I don't. Oh no, the little chicken on the side so spooked.
So as Eric Cocker is like working the forge, he looks over at all of you. He goes, "Oh, you're back now.
I give him a wave.
Can I help you?"
Yeah, so I'm looking for some kind of chain to tie around things.
Looking for a length of chain, are you?
Yeah.
About how long are you thinking?
Let's see. Maybe about. Maybe about like 30 feet, maybe 50.
Okay, well, it's 5 gold per 10 feet of chain.
10 feet. Yeah, that'll be enough. I kind of lay down 5 gold per 10 feet.
5 gold per 10 feet, and it's 10 pounds per 10 feet for weight.
Okay, so I'll put down 15 gold.
Okay, so 30 feet of chain.
Yeah.
So she
Yes, he
gathers you like large things of thick, nice chain and hands it over to you. You look over at Oddlius. Oddlius, you probably wouldn't even be able to lift the amount of chain he just handed.
Oh fuck. Probably same for me too.
How heavy was it?
Just kind of
30 pounds.
That's an
30, yeah.
Ottlius.
I just kind of sling it around my arm and it's fine. I'm just walking with it, it's fine.
Oh my god. It's just slightly under Ottlius. 35.
You basically just slung them like a sack of potatoes. How do you feel, Atlas?
That's what he does all the time anyway. Emotionally, he slings me like a sack of potatoes.
Shit, well I guess I'm doing my job right. But yeah, like, ooh. Yeah, so that's all I need.
What's that for?
Well, I'm gonna need something for your training, right, kid?
Tilda's just gonna kind of
He has
sigh.
like,
Like,
he has
what
that,
are you
like-
doing?
he has that like blink blink what face?
I kind of just like stares at Telfa and doesn't respond at all. Like,
She shrugs.
alright, so you two need anything?
Vapor rub.
What?
Guess we're going back to the alchemist.
This is so good. Look, smell it.
No.
In just a second. I'm going to place my leather armor on the counter. I would like to sell this. If you've any idea, like, if you would want it.
Kind of looks over. Well, it's a bit beat up, but I suppose I could rework it. I'll give you 3 gold.
Alright.
He hands you the 3 gold for the used leather.
There we go. Okay.
Guys, leave now.
Yes.
Yeah.
All I need.
Okay, so you guys get up and kind of leave the area. You feel like things are okay at the moment.
Alright.
Looking about, things are good. You go back to the repeating potion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you go back to the repeating potion where your Kenku seller is waiting for there, going your route. Well, walking in on a place, you see she's just kind of like working on the shelves and moving stuff about, and kind of looks over at you, sees you again, recognizing you from earlier, as this is the third or plus time you've been there.
I think it's the, like, almost 4th time for me, because I know I came back for the Alchemist set.
This is my second time.
Archon's just gonna lurk in the doorway menacingly. All the way in the back.
He's so edgy.
I'll give a wave, but I'm staying near back too.
I give a wave and then just barge it.
So you barge in, and the Kenku sees you or watches you approach, and kind of looks over at you with his kind of tilts its head at you, and kind of waits, tapping its foot.
Do you have any more of these? I put the vapor rub.
So you take out the vapor rub and looks over at it, kind of looks at it curiously, nods, and wanders back to the back of the shop. Brings out a couple more vapor rubs for you.
Sweet. And I don't know much about medicine. Hashtag -3. So is there anything like where you can just like maybe a leaf or something you can just like slap on a wound like a band-aid?
You mean a salve, alias, or an ointment?
Poultice.
Oh, is that what they're
Poultice.
called? they come in those?
Gauze and bandages?
Yeah, just like maybe like for a small cut or something. Like not like on death's door kind of medicine.
As you ask for a medicine kit, the Kenku kind of looks at you, just kind of looks at the store at all the various potions and magical items about, and then looks back at you and just kind of shakes their head like, "What the fuck are you thinking? What the fuck do you think? You want to sell mundane?"
If I know you can drink the potions. I meant just like anemic slapping motions.
The Kenku looks at you, slapping motions, looks up at you, kind of goes up to your cheek, and just with his feathery wing slap you across the face gently.
Yeah. Do you have stuff for bruises? Because I feel like I'm gonna get bruises from training.
Wait, is this just because you're worried about training with Archon?
Yes.
Like, she's just gonna break into a Google Play. She's out. She's gonna step out. She's done.
Oh, chick, don't you? Kind of shakes his head, seeing that she's just gone.
As
You have
you
a
look,
fucking medkit or something.
as you look over at the confused Kenku, at you talking about training with Otlius, you said you broke out to a giggle fit, Telva?
Oh god, this is just a silent version.
It looks over at Otley. It looks over at Otlius and looks over at Archon, and then the exact same laughter Telitha is doing comes out of its mouth. Her mouth as she mimics the laughter.
I'm glad you're having fun.
Well, Brett's gonna get eaten if I don't. He's kind of like trying to stifle like a grin too.
Oh man. But yeah, is it just a medicine kit then that I should get?
The Kenku looks up and goes, "Is it just the medicine kit I should get?"
For what I need? I don't know.
No, that's a yes, kid, and I don't. You're getting it here.
Right. I'll take the vapor rub, please.
Okay, it gives you the vapor robe. What did I charge it last time? I think it was like a gold for a full
It was.
thing.
Not much. Like 5 silver or something. I
Yeah.
think. I could be wrong.
It wasn't a lot.
It wasn't too much.
Because they don't do anything. They just vapor.
I mean, I think it was just like 5. I think it was
Mechanically,
like a
rather.
silver per thing. Yeah.
So how many tubs did they?
I mean, depends how big a tub you want, but I'd say you'd get. We'll say 50 uses for like 50 uses for a gold for a silver. Because it's fucking vapor rub.
It's gonna be a long journey, and I'm gonna use it to soothe. It's like gonna be my low key drug.
Fucking consume it and dies of poisoning.
I'll take 5. Yeah, I'll take 5.
Okay, so you
And I
take.
have 6 vapor rub. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Walk away.
What?
Come on, Arca.
The kid shut up. Tell if they're still giggling.
Oh no, she had left the shop, man.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah,
She's
I'm gonna
stuck
follow.
outside.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Alright. Yeah, I follow.
Okay, so you guys follow and leave the store. Anything
I
else you
would
guys
tell
would like to
it
do
for
before you exit?
something. I think that's it for me.
Now, did you want to go actually find a place to get like a medicine kit or something?
I want to,
Instead of
but
an alchemist shop?
You have one chick.
This is a port town. There's got to be some place where you can get, actual medicines like gauze and bandages.
Didn't you buy one back
much-
in the kingdom? Was that someone else?
Not me. No, Kiori may have it. I know Shift had an herbalism kit.
I don't have one. So yeah, let's go try and find one.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, so you guys go down to a general store. Just because I can't help but do the reference, you look over and see Jim's general store.
Oh no!
Like, oh
What?
my god!
Atlas and
Why?
Atlas and Archon just feel like stop dead in their tracks while Telly just gonna keep walking, not knowing any better.
Yeah.
Why?
We're
Hmm?
across the globe.
Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Come on, kid.
What do you mean? There's something wrong? Cause I'm like,
I will fucking drag you in there.
Telly just gonna kind of look at them both, the brow raised.
You'll see. Oh, and you're doing the talking, kid.
oh, of course I am.
So
Like
you
you
walk
said,
into
you fucking
Jim's
do it.
general store, and you see a very, very similar layout to a store you had been to recently.
I believe you franchised this far away.
But you do notice one oddity about the place. You do not see the halfling you had seen before in the store. Rather, you see what looks to be another Kenku, dressed very suspiciously like him, though.
I love being oblivious.
I grit my teeth.
Watching him for a second before looking away. I'm like multiple seconds like, what?
And as you do, the Kenku walks up to you and goes, "Howdy, Fred. Welcome to Jim General Store. How can I help you?"
Oh, stars give me strength. Hi, do you sell any medicine kits?
Well, here at Jim's General Store, we sell everything generally, and that includes everything you want, generally. So yes, we have that in stock.
I turn to Alcon and I'm like, it's like he's here.
Yeah. By the way, get 2 of them. I'll pay you back.
2 of them?
Yeah.
You still have to pay me back for barrels. I
Oh,
just
yeah.
turn back. Yeah, can we get 2, please?
Well, of course you can have that, sir. I will go in the back and I will retrieve them items for you so you can get on your way.
Thank you.
Of course, here at Jim's General Store, we generally make sure everybody's happy. As you watch the Kenku wander back and come back with the 2 medicine kits, and then holds up a sign saying 10 gold.
Oh, I thought they were way more expensive. Holy shit, thank fuck.
No, they're 5 gold pieces.
I give 10 gold. as I pay for it, I kind of do like the post shop glance around the shop to see if there's anything like a neat little trinket to take, like to buy, not just to steal.
So you're looking for
Like
what?
is just the like a souvenir or something, just like some useless little trinket.
So you're looking for a
I
little
don't know if they have
souvenir.
any.
Uh,
Yeah.
sure. I'll say you can find some like little simple trinkets. You see what looks to be like more or less looks like a keychain with a little turtle on it.
Aww.
Cute. It'll match the pen that I kind of like turned into a little bag charm. Yeah, I'll get that too. It's a little turtle boy. How much does it go for?
5 copper. It's just a keychain.
Nice. I'll get that. Turtle. Keychain. I should put the name of the place. Port. Something. Sea Shellside?
Fell sad. Yeah.
And then should update my pendant. The ice crab was from what's that shitty place where everything went wrong? What was that called?
Oh,
Port Frost.
Frost.
Yeah. Shitty place where everything went. You know, he's not wrong.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Bye.
Alright, trinkets.
Well, you're
and
welcome,
bundles.
friend. And we come back to Jim's General Store whenever you generally feel like a generally good time.
Oh my god. Trinkets in mind. Is there any decorative feathers?
Decorative feathers. Yes, you can
Yes.
find some decorative feathers.
Alright, I would like to get a decorative feather.
Okay, so he goes in the back. You've got various versions of decorative feathers. They tend to be fairly large. In fact, you roll me a nature check.
Okay.
Hey, you can tell for these
Ew.
feathers and the people you've seen around town, these are probably feathers sold by Eric Cochran giving out their feathers.
Okay.
Sounds fair.
I'd like to
Sounds
find
cool.
one that is kind of like black and white patterned.
Yeah, you can easily find one of those.
Okay, that's what I would like to get.
Okay, so you find a decorative white, it costs you about 3 copper.
Okay.
Well, thank you for shopping here at Jim's General Store. Glad you could help, and please come back again.
Oh, good boy. Goodbye.
He gives you a little
Give
wave
him a
bye.
wave goodbye.
And if you haven't gathered from the joke, the fact is he's learned all of his language, although his mimicry is just Jim.
Yes,
Like, that's why he never said
Yeah, like,
anything specific.
Yeah.
I thought that was a funny concept to do.
I was like, Ken
That- that's
Cruz
pretty
good.
Jim decided the best way to spread his bread is with Kenkus.
Oh my god,
Oh,
you're
no.
fucking right.
Of course he does. Of course he does. That's just the kind of person he is.
Kind of ingenious, though.
I just walked the fuck out.
When we leave the store, I just kind of like rub my forehead and my temple.
I'm gonna
So-
tap Ovilus's nose with the feather.
Hey,
Oh. Yeah,
Aw.
that's bad the first time, kid.
I like to know.
First time was much worse.
I'm not trying to make him sneeze. I just tapped him once.
Just booped him, okay. So you guys leave the general store.
And he just
Yeah.
kind of like winced at it. It's just like rubbing his temple. I was like, what? I'm just glad he's actually not here. Like, I don't know what I would do with myself if he was there.
Yeah, so just as bad the first time, yeah.
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 What are you two talking about?
You don't want to know.
I kind of do.
Both Archon and Always have like 90 yards.
She's just kind of like, she's just glancing back and forth between them, just completely oblivious to what they're talking about.
I think
Or the
it's,
things they actually have a bond over.
just for the sake of the trope, I think it's better left unsaid.
Oh, come on. Please.
There's nothing good about it. Nothing interesting either.
Please.
Yeah, so you know the first time when we dropped into that fucking Toes Town and got all that shit for you?
The one right when we got to the foot of the mountain?
Yeah, that one. The Mountain Toe.
Yeah, Mountains Show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Toast Town.
You know, we're talking like a kid.
I'm trying to forget about it. Bring it up.
Yeah, me too, but I can't help it right now, okay?
Alright.
Yeah, so... You know, we said that there was just one general store there and that there were no others.
Uh-huh.
That was the store. Looks exactly the same. We've seen three of those at this point.
Kind of like glances back towards the general store, like, exactly?
Exactly. Only thing different was the fucking Kenku. And I'm still pretty sure that's him.
She kind of like glances back towards the store again. Huh.
He was a fucking mage or something. I don't know.
Well, no. Kenku seemed to mimic.
Yeah, but that was...
Huh.
Also, he had that thing where he was like a general in an army before or something. So he called it a
the-
general store.
General, yeah. Yeah, that.
I don't know, maybe he's just messing around with you on that part.
He's gotta be messing with all of his customers then.
I mean, probably it's a general store. I mean, yeah, he could just be messing with you, just being like,
Yeah,
oh,
no, it's
a general,
whatever,
it's a general store.
Yeah, that's the joke. It's a shit joke.
And there was no other shops. He was the only shop.
And then we keep seeing that place.
Well, Mountain's Toe is kind of in the middle of a wasteland. That's
But we
kind
saw
of
no
believable.
blacksmiths or anything. He was the only shop.
I don't know.
There's just something unnerving about the place.
And the fact that you're basically saying the same thing again. Question. Wait, are you both scared?
No! Why would I
Of
be scared
course
of that
not.
little shit?
Why were you scared of that?
Oh, you got
Insight
fucking...
check.
Okay,
Roll
you're
it.
his fucking size. What do I gotta be scared about?
Oof.
Whoa.
It's
Well, you know what to do.
Shit, I haven't actually thought this far ahead. Is he scared of this guy?
They seem to be totally not scared of this guy. No, you're fine.
It's just something weird, alright?
It's kind of like,
Look.
does that like, kind of, in a way when you see like a little sibling do that like, squint stare.
Yeah.
She kind of like, squint stares at them for a second. She's like, alright. Okay.
You're all pushing the luck. Let's go.
Fine.
I'm gonna,
John.
I don't know, guide us back to the inn or something. I don't know what the fuck we're on.
Well, I figured you guys were leaving town today. I don't know what you guys are planning.
Yeah.
We're grabbing the others.
Leave.
I imagine. Wait, did we actually
Imagine-
get the wagon? I know we got our draft horses, but did we get the wagon?
Yeah, you guys bought everything you needed last
Here
game.
we go.
Oh,
We bought
okay.
everything.
Okay.
You guys are
Oh, okay.
literally
Leave.
ready to get going.
Okay, so I mean, I assume we have to go back to the inn to get to the wagon and everything. I
Yeah,
don't-
sure.
And
I mean, yeah, you
grab
go back,
everybody, literally
grab
throw
everybody
them
to
onto
get
the
going.
cart.
So yeah.
Yeah.
You head back to
to
the inn.
Archon slinging Alivor over his shoulder and literally throwing him onto the cart.
Don't break the cart.
You got a point.
I mean, up till now, we could just say that we're like packing the wagon and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
I
like
don't know.
packing. The sick people are packing the wagon and then just fucking
Yeah, those
fall
sick people are
unconscious
packing the
because they're
wagon.
just so tired from packing the wagon.
You know what? That works.
They're sick hard labor.
Yeah, so
Sick hard
you
labor.
let them pack up the wagon. You guys get yourselves together and are ready to make your journey out of the city.
Okay.
You guys once again get on your wagon and begin your first day of travel.
It's like, I
I'm
keep
ready
forgetting
to
it's all you,
roll
and I love it.
What?
The party tokens owe you.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
like tell it.
I love it. I love our tribute
Yeah,
token.
Look, Archon riding horses. Just think about that image. The horse is gonna get crushed.
I mean, you're not though.
That's why we're in a wagon.
The wagon.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying. There's a reason why Archon doesn't have proficiency with horses.
Yeah, because you're fat.
So, for the purposes of the first day's journey, Teltha, would you like to just roll me a wagon check using your
Handling?
wisdom modifier?
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, you have an easy time going along the roads. Day goes by. You guys make some good time. Pushing forward. The day passes by, little happening. If you wish to discuss anything on your little trip here, you may do so, but...
During that time, Archon will be trying to tie one end of the chain around one of his javelins with bones as the tips, and I'm generally just kind of...
So just so you know, like, when you tie chain to a javelin, that will fuck up its flight pattern. Like, they're not designed to have that kind of heavy weight attached to them, because javelins are perfectly well balanced for a throw.
Right.
If you if you attach it to like a hand axe, you could probably get away with it. But a javelin is so fun, and there's no weight to a javelin, right? All the power is through the throw. So a chain would fuck up the javelin's flight pretty significantly.
So you basically just strapped an Atlas to a javelin over the because of weight.
Yeah, right.
If there's a ballista, that would be different, but...
Yeah, exactly. Like a ballista or crossbow bolt where there's a lot of force, but javelin is... I mean, like I said, a hand axe or something you could tie it to, because a hand axe has enough weight that the javelin wouldn't fuck it. The weight chain probably wouldn't destroy it.
Yeah. I don't have any of those. I sold mine. Yeah, so how about rope? Would that,
Rope would be more viable, yes. It's a lot. If you have silk rope, especially hemp rope, might be a little problematic, but silk rope would probably be your best bet because it's light.
Pain in my ass. Fucking working cliff shell. Fucking.
Something wrong?
Just working on something.
I didn't think you were an inventor.
I'm not. Someone's done this before me.
Oh.
Tal just kind of like glances back to see what he's doing.
He's like trying to dexterously get his claws like to You probably hear it, like just trying to tie a chain around a javelin, only for him to realize, yeah, it's too fucking heavy. So he kind of switches to rope, and he's trying to do the same thing, but he's kind of shaking his head.
I think you need
At least you could try and
Super-
help him.
I was gonna say, but it's
Yeah.
funny.
You know, I didn't prepare that chain for your trading, but I can.
Oh.
Oh, you were lying that?
Yeah,
Oh. What?
I mean, I could make it. You got a lot to learn about dodging, kid.
Oh. Do you need help with that? Javelin?
No. The issue is the weight.
So he doesn't even need help with the javelin.
Hmm.
Just get
Are you
silk rope
sure,
at the next
Archon?
town.
What?
Are you sure you don't want help?
No, the issue is the fucking chain's too heavy, the rope's too heavy. Gonna have to get something else.
Know what they say. Chain's too heavy, rope's too heavy, mom's spaghetti.
What?
Archon just stares at him. Stares.
Well, when we find a town to stop to, I suppose you could sell a chain to get something lighter.
Yeah, that'll probably work.
Though a 30-foot long chain might be useful some point.
Yeah, just trying to figure out how.
I mean, we're welcome to keep here in the wagon anyway. There's plenty of space.
Yeah, good point. Speaking of which,
Like, what
kid,
if
how
we have
much?
to like pull something, or like if you have to tie someone up who's like really strong?
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, kid, how much do I owe you for that fucking barrel?
25 gold pieces.
You're fucking
2
with me,
gold
aren't you?
pieces. I am. It's 2 gold. Also, you
Alright,
don't need to pay for it. I was just joking.
alright. Yeah, so I'll hand you 7 for that, and yeah, kid.
Okay. I take it. Gladly.
Mine. Yeah.
Mine. They glint like stars. Clink, 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 shiny, shiny.
My God.
All right. So as you guys continue your way along the wagon, I won't bother with perception checks for today. For this journey, so you guys can continue on your way. Talitha, if you'd like to roll me another land vehicle as you guys set up camp for the night, get yourselves together, and prepare, continue your journey for Hundalis. Oh, hey, some of you get some really good traction and move it good as you guys really tear along the road today.
South has gone full like Tokyo Drift.
Like, I just, what the fuck?
Moving at top speeds, unknown to most mortal horses.
South is like, but did you
I
die?
mean, she does race horses, man.
You guys move another good distance along the ways. Another uneventful event. Seems to be going good. Good so far. Once again, you guys move your days through. Nothing occurs. Won't bog too much time down with travel time. You guys, once again, though, the hot, humid jungle is still hot, humid, and jungly with many, many bugs and sounds of things you probably would feel better not being surrounded by at night. But, unfortunately, you have little choice.
Yeah, just like every now and again, aerate the wagon with my Gus cantrip.
You guys spend your nights again, though. Get yourselves together. Move forward. Please roll me another land vehicle check, Talitha.
I knew.
Okay, once again, moving along the road, great. Making another good distance, getting some more mileage out of your horses. You guys have a little over halfway through your journey at this point.
Man, they are really
Kind of
sick.
musing about the lack of danger and the fact that we're fucking dead.
Archon's getting antsy again.
You do notice, though, as you kind of gather, now that you've passed the ambush point where you guys are from, jungle's getting kind of clear and more thing. You've passed by several other people going the other way, occasionally on the road at this point. You do notice like there's a little farming community of like seems to be a knoll with a bunch of various items on a cart pass you guys by on the road today.
Talzo would do the normal, like, general thing, giving a nod, pass by.
Just gonna lean out of the wagon and like wave, because we have like the roof version, right? Like the organ carriage.
Yeah,
I believe so, yeah.
yeah. You guys gave yourself a cloth
I
top.
take the chance to kick his ass out.
As you pass by, the knoll trader seems to see you guys and waves gently at you guys, giving you an odd look. You gather he's not used to seeing too many humanoid, non-beast folk people on the island or on the continent, but understands it. There's a few here and there, but slight suspicious, but continues on his way normally as he passes you guys by. For fun, everyone can roll me a perception check.
I'm good at
Okay.
this. I'm great at
But
this.
yeah, I mean,
Oh my god. That is me. That is my perception and not the Alex.
Wow.
Dang,
Please.
all three of you, oddly enough,
he's just fucking
That's
vibing
what's
right
funny,
now.
but still do worse.
than everybody else. Yeah, I know. Kind of you notice though, as you guys see, he seems to have a lot of like various. As he's moving by, it seems like he has a lot of various like dried fruits and vegetables and meats in his wagon. Seems to be selling
cool.
farms, foods from the local farms he's probably from.
That's cool. Did he have any guards? Did they look cool?
Like soldiers protecting his grain? No, he doesn't look like that. But you did notice that he has a rather big, heavy club with him.
Oh, cool. Ah, he does it himself. That's rad.
No, so you can do it.
Well, I thought you could hire people.
Yeah, but if you want something to protect it, you got to so.
I mean, it's cheaper if you protect it yourself, so I understand.
Okay, we'll have you guys roll one more vehicle. We'll check for me, please, Talitha.
Okay.
Oof. This time, you get a little bit problem on the road, and this time as you move forward, you come across, ironically, you rolled bad just when this event is about to occur. Your wagon wheels, as you start moving, kind of get stuck. As you come across what looks to be like a small riverbed area, and the dirt road here is kind of wet and damp and muddy, and the wagon gets kind of stuck into the mud.
Alright, big man. This is your job.
Yeah. Rusty, staying there and being lazy. I'll be okay.
I'll jump off the wagon just to take off 35 pounds.
Yeah. Telva's gonna move down and kind of like try to help pull the horses forward while he's lifting to see if it'll like unbudge itself to move forward.
Hey kid, keep an eye.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Someone Lou to keep an eye out because I'm bad at that.
Okay, roll
All
me
right.
a perception check at advantage, and you can roll me a strength check, Archon.
Athletics would be?
Sure, athletics.
Alright.
Alright.
I fucking right now.
And
Don't mean near the horses.
perception at advantage 16.
Okay, Archon, you lift the wagons up. No worries, like a champ. You pick the wagon wheel up as the horses pull forward and get it out of the mud. You, on the other hand, Otlius, as you're looking through the eyes of Lou, in the distance you see what looks to be something kind of weird looking. You see this Knoll with this giant axe on his back. Seem to be made of like metal and bone. And he seems to be kind of splashing in the water.
Axe.
Huh?
Oh, the axe. I was like, the Knoll is made of metal and bone? Sorry, that was my
Just
natural one
Mad
insight
Max.
in real life. Okay, so the Knoll bathing?
No,
Playing?
he's a full-grown person, or a full-grown adult, maybe teens.
Okay.
But he's
Okay.
kind of splashing around in water and kind of like thrashing about. I'll say with the 16, you then notice too, when he's splashing about, you also see what looks to be this giant-sized green thing in the water with him.
Oh, what the fuck is fighting? Guys?
Yeah, what?
There's a Knoll person fighting a big thing?
Does he like directly point it out,
Yes.
or just say something?
I kind of snap back into my vision so I can point out which direction was from.
Alright,
Because I
Tull's
just said
definitely
stuff
gonna
while
look
I was
that way.
seeing that.
Kind of peek my head around the wagon.
Pardon, we peek your head around the what?
Around
The wagon, around
Okay.
the wagon. You get a little tongue tied.
I know.
Yeah. English is hard.
You
Dude.
Ruby, Ruby, Roo! Round
not
rang
fucking
raggy!
Scooby-Doo.
Turn into a fucking Murloc. Alright, let's do this.
Okay, so you peek your head over. I mean, Lou is able to see because he's a bird. He's a few hundred yards away.
Oh, well, that'd explain it.
Oh god.
I thought it was much closer. But that's just, sorry guys, it was just like weird familiar body dissonance thing. It happens sometimes.
Yeah, Lou can travel 100 feet in front of you, plus the vision of a bird is greater, so
Yeah.
it's in the distance.
Yeah.
But it'd be little
Not
shit.
like in the vast distance. We're talking like a 1 minute run or less. You're in
Oh,
sprinting distance. It's just not like very easily seeable at this distance.
Should
Dude,
we help?
Are you sure he's fighting?
Yeah, I thought he was just splashing at first. Just like in water, because he has like a metal and like a metal and bone axe. It looks pretty cool. And then suddenly there was
Is
like
he-
a green thing. I think
Is
he's
he-
fighting it.
Is he holding the axe?
Was he holding the axe?
Yes, he was holding the axe.
He was holding the axe.
I don't really want to abandon the wagon.
Are we
Maybe just
heading
like
that
take the
direction?
wagon and like, bam!
It's not that easy to backtrack on a road with a wagon.
So the direction he pointed was behind us?
In front of you. It's towards the
Oh,
town you're heading towards.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, not our fucking problem. We're going that way anyway.
Alright.
What if we just like
Okay,
stop
take
by
it
close
slower.
enough and Telethon like kind of like pew pew pew, and Archon can just run in there and do Archon things.
Archon, do you want to take point?
We gotta go that direction anyway. Why don't we just take fucking wagon?
We
can
are going to
speed
take the
by.
wagon. It's just, we're going to go slow. Approach slow.
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
If we go fast, we might get stuck again in this place.
Hmm. Yeah, alright, whatever. I just kind of turned and started walking.
So for this, Tell is actually going to lead the horses by foot. Just like hold the reins in hand.
So you slowly approach?
Yes.
Okay.
He fucking dies because we took our time.
Probably, I'm not lying. I gotta
Look,
roll
I-
some
look,
stuff.
I don't know what it is.
I'm
I
not
don't know
thinking this
what it
is a
is.
problem.
I just want his
Whatever.
axe.
How's that?
Murder hobo boy.
Look, I'm relying on you guys to be the voice of moral concern here. That is an Archon. Like,
Look,
No
I want to
idea what's
help, but I don't want to
on.
get in his like. I don't want to be a liability. And my wisdom's trash, so I think this is the best course of action.
Archon's
You
just
guys are
done
going
my
to see a
care.
corpse. I'm glad you guys got a kid killed.
No, he looks so cool. All right, he was in his teens. Fuck. Oh man, he can be like my
Oddlius murders
bro.
yet another child.
Oh, I run. Peter Patter. Actually, it makes sense if Aldius was in the league because he knew where he was.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just because I'm short, I bolt.
Always describe to us.
So, as you guys
Oh,
come
no.
across and you get close, you are hearing screaming pain and agony.
No.
Oh,
Well, at that
Sure.
point,
As,
yes, I'm going to rush.
as you guys rush forward, finally finding what you seem to be a Knoll teen in the moles of what looks to be a giant crocodile, basically near death with his entire body ripped to shreds.
Oh gosh.
I'm trying to heal it.
And we will now push you over here. As you guys can now roll initiatives.
Kip! Kip's gonna fucking die! Kip, I'm
Look.
sorry!
Archon is not the voice of moral reasoning here. I can't take credit for this.
I keep setting my role as Lou. Lou's because Lou kicks ass.
Well, thankfully the crocodile rolled terrible. Atlius, you're first.
Wow, a lot has happened! As I like run. Also, this is a cool map. Hold on! I only have 25 feet of movement! This is way too much movement! I was here. Here you go. Can I see the crocodile from here?
You can't just make it out. It's kind of still thrashing in the water.
I shouldn't cast lightning in water!
No, please don't kill it. Don't kill.
Chill touch instead? You got cantrips. Like...
Lightning bolt! I'll save you!
Oh god.
No! I cast Mind Spike at the crocodile dude.
Okay.
At second. For bam. That's not cool. Wait, hold on. For bam! I did it.
It passes with a natural 17.
So half.
Take 7 psychic damage. As you see this crocodile kind of just shake its head, angrily confused.
Oi! That's my turn.
Archon, you're up.
Let me see. 10, 20, 30, 35. Gonna see this, gonna pull out a javelin, just throw it right at the croc.
Okay.
Try to spear the damn thing. I'm actually gonna reckless on this one.
I don't think you can reckless with a thrown weapon.
It is strength, but yeah, I think we had this discussion before.
Yeah, I think reckless has to be melee. It's still strength based, but I believe it still has to be melee. But we'll check.
Okay. Let
Let me double check for certainty,
Attack.
but
when you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly, giving you so advantage on melee weapon attack roll. Yeah, so I guess
Yeah, it
so.
has to be melee. Yeah, it straight up says melee weapon attack. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, so that's a 12.
So that'll be a 12, and that'll bounce off of its scaly hide, unfortunately.
Alrighty. I'll try another one and throw it at it.
And that will
Well,
also
that's an
bounce
11.
off its scaly hide.
Oh,
And-
and my portents for the.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I feel ill.
Oh, not good. Well, you can disable the fucking thing. As Archon just kind of narrows his eyes and just stands there as I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
That'll be that.
Kip's turn. As you look over at this knoll, just being torn up, with it kind of like battling inside this thing's maw, with his axe in hand, trying to cut himself free. He's like, fuck, Jesus! And he takes his great axe and swings at it. It's this kind of frothy rage in his face.
Oh man.
Cutting it deep into its side as he just slams in it. You can see that he's been hacking away at this thing for a while now.
Oh no! What if this was like a test, like a coming of age test, and we got in the way?
Talitha, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna move up. Let's see. I'm actually going to use Sacred Flame on the crocodile first.
Okay. It fails. Takes 13 damage. Nice. Looking really rough.
And then I will use Healing Word on Kip.
Okay. It's 6 hit points back.
Yeah.
Giant crocodile's turn. Kip is in its mouth as it once again tries to clamp down on Kip.
Is this an attack?
Yes.
It rolls a 4.
Okay, it misses.
On your left! Turn left!
It then looks over at Archon, who just threw a javelin at it, with Kip still in its mouth, and swings his tail at Archon.
Alright.
17 to hit.
That will beat my goddamn AC.
Okay, you only take 3 bludgeoning damage as he rolled terrible 2 natty 1s on as a damage attack.
Oh, well then.
7
Right,
reduced to 3, so yeah.
I might be a bit biased, but I'm okay with it.
Love tab.
Atlius.
So Kip is grappled. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, he's grappled in this thing's jaws.
In his mouth. Okay. Well, I don't want him to get eaten. So I'm gonna take the wind and push him away. I gust him. Bam, gust. First mode. Oh, he is large? So I guess I don't do that.
Yeah, you can't gust the gator.
He's so big! Instead, I will chill touch it. I just punch him in the face. Panic!
Ironically, that's what you need to kill it, as Kip has been hacking at this thing this entire time. As you watch it chill touch, the gator kind of freezes over and his eyes go back and it goes slack as it falls below the water's edge. Going deeper.
You know, for a reptile, that kind of works.
And as it does so, you watch as Kip kind of like the barbarian Knoll kind of goes Fucking thing! Ah! Just kind of like starts hacking at this thing brutally with his axe, splitting its head open.
Oh. Oh. That's just what I always say.
I'll just go retrieve my javelins.
Okay. Actually, roll me an investigation check because you tossed those into a river.
Yeah,
Nice.
I knew you'd do that.
Yeah, it is bad.
Oh
Oof.
god, really?
Yeah, your
Hey, you're
javelins are like,
confident.
you cannot find them as they have quite possibly washed down the riverside.
Oh, but
I'll start walking after them and see if I can't.
Sure, you make me one more investigation.
Hmm. There we
Okay, I'll say you find one.
go. That's what I get for trying to save someone's ass.
You look over to see
mostly-
Kip just kind of breathing heavily, still really, really wounded. I said, hi guys, thanks a lot. You guys, who are you? That was a lot of help. Thanks.
Hi.
Just passing by, we're travelers.
Oh, nice to meet you. My name's Kip, and he wanders over with his noli paw with a outstretched hand.
Wow, you look
How badly
terrible,
injured
Kip.
does he still look?
Let's say out of 44, he's got 8.
Okay, I will definitely give a big cure wounds.
Okay. They give him cure wounds. Some of the wounds start healing up. Still looking pretty rough, but much better than before. He goes, thanks a lot. Oh, you must be a cleric.
Indeed.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Name's Kip.
Talza.
Nice to meet you, Talitha. And just so you
I'm
guys...
Otley.
Oh, thanks, Sir Holly. It's a good thing you guys came along when you did. I was just hunting out in the river here doing some fishing. This big old gator came up and just got me.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah. Should have watched out for something like that. Oh, he's terrible!
Normally I do, but I guess I had something on the line, and then when I was pulling it in, it just popped up, and it's freaking crazy.
Best thing is to have a
Oh,
spotting
that's
partner in case that
terrifying.
happens.
Do you just hunt by yourself?
Well, I was just back out of town. I mean, I was trying to gather some food for Ma. I had to go away about a day out of town to get it all, though.
Oh god, I would have felt so bad if you died.
Well,
Nothing. I just gotta.
He was down to
Just an
4 hit
errand
points
thought,
when you
that's
guys
all.
popped up.
oh my god.
One
big
more
bite was
round, he
done.
would have been... Actually, the gator missed the last attack. It would have killed him.
I did feel bad about today. Maybe this was it.
Well, there is the gator itself.
Oh, yeah.
Can you
You watched
sell
him
it
go
for
in there and kind of just... Surprisingly, despite him being like a young teen, he kind of picks the gator up over his head and yanks it onto his shoulders and starts walking out with it.
I'm so jealous.
I was about to say
Talza
Otley's
just kinda like
insecurities.
glance towards Archon. What is Archon's expression to this?
So I don't have the meme on hand, but you know that kind of like head tilt, that kind of like sort of nod, that not bad kind of look. That he's kind of like, that's
Do I
what I'm
notice? Do I notice this Archon versus?
With your perception, probably not.
Cool. Thank you for sparing me with that dilemma.
He doesn't like
I
make any real like expression, not one that's like recognizable, but he just is kind of like, yeah.
Oh man.
Well, this mom will be able to make some sandwiches.
Yeah, it's a lot of meat. Don't waste it.
Yeah.
Do you eat Gator.
Well, you know what they say about gator sandwiches, right?
No.
You gotta make them snappy. He says with a grin. Kind of gives that little hickey laugh.
I thought we fucking left the jobs.
Skip slams the
And
gator
then he's
onto the ground. In any case, glad you guys showed up when you did. Normally I can handle most things out here, but this thing was a doozy.
Yeah. It's pretty big.
You got anyone you can hunt with so you don't get your ass torn apart?
Well, I mean, most of the people back at the village didn't really have time to help. I'm just trying to do my best as a hunter.
Hmm.
Okay. How old are you, Kip?
Oh, 16?
So just always internal monologue.
Internal screaming.
Oh, cool! He says on the outside.
He kind of rolls his eyes.
Guy like me! I'm
Oh, you're
18.
Oh, you're 18. Oh, it's a pleasure. Always, I haven't met many people around my age around here. Holland is pretty small, so don't have a lot of kids my age. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Dude,
Reaches his hand out there, shake your hand. You kind of just notice that when he picks you, Liz, he just kind of shakes your hand, almost kind of like picks you up while he shakes.
Oh God!
By the way, if you guys are curious, I
I'm
rolled
so
this fucker's
cold.
stats. He rolled, he's got
If he has a 20, I'm gonna fucking scream.
19.
Ugh.
He's got a 19, 18, 18, 12, 14, 14. I
Oh
rolled
my
him
God.
once. I rolled him
fuck
once.
He's a strong boy.
In.
He's a strong boy.
Good thing I did, though. Otherwise, he'd be dead right now.
Fair with that amount of con.
He kind of looks over at the roll. Like, it's good to see you. Glad to have you. Like I say, normally I don't have problems. Usually when I rage out, I'm fine. But this guy came up behind me before I was ready.
Wait, you rage as well?
Yeah. Well, I follow my totem. And you look at him, and he's got like what looks to be a little wolf pendant around his neck.
Oh.
Totem.
Oh.
Yeah, my totem. My totem beast.
Oh, you're...
What
Yeah.
is totem beast?
Oh, you see, some people in my tribe, we have a beast we're most related to in our society. For me, it was the wolf. Mom says it's because I meant to be a great leader when I get older.
Yeah, probably.
In any case, Mom runs a local inn at the house back at Hadundus, and I'm just like I said, I was just out here to make sure we get some supplies because things have been a little hard getting supplies over from Shalandus lately, so I had to kind of make things up.
Did you say you run an inn?
My mom does.
Well, we are actually heading there.
All right. Well, I'm sure Mom will be more than happy to give you guys free rooms for helping me out.
Well, we can help you with the gator too.
Yeah.
That'd be great. He kind of picks it up and just plops it on top of Otley. It's here.
It's crashing you.
Alright.
Leave my body.
I got it. Chill the fuck
For
out,
shits and
kid.
giggles, can you roll a con save?
Otley is sure.
I could take it. It's more I can't lift it. Surprise, I'm dying.
You see, Otley is like the Wicked Witch of the East with his little feet sticking out underneath this thing's belly. Sorry! He just kind of like picks it back up and lifts it off.
No,
Otley.
it's so good.
I'm the one who can handle it. Come on.
Oh, okay, and he kind of hands it over to you, Archon.
Yeah.
It's heavy. Like, even for you, like, you can see a Kip is also, like, built strong enough
Like
to lift this
straining.
thing.
It's no skin off my back.
Alright, well, let's get... And I'll walk it back.
Yeah, you have a bunch of. You have a wagon and a bunch of sick people.
Oh, are they sick?
They
just,
think they just
What-
got down with something.
Yeah, they
It's
might have
Yeah,
gotten
like-
bitten by something.
kind of our first time here.
Oh, I got it.
jungle fever.
Yeah, it's a little tough on some of the younger, on some people who haven't been here before. But here,
Especially ones that are in tough places.
I'll lead you back to town. I mean, like I said, Mom will be more than happy to have you guys in for helping me out as you did.
No,
Oh,
you're welcome.
I'm glad we got there in time.
Oh
So, kid, what the hell have you been hunting?
Oh, well, generally I go after snakes, I go after fish, I go after panthers, I go after... He just started listing off all the jungle creatures you can think of. Generally gators, too, but I've never seen one this big before.
How long have you been a hunter for, Kip?
Oh, my dad... I used to go out with my dad when he was still around, back when I was 12.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Dad's not around anymore, so I got to take care of things for myself to keep sure my mom's taken care of.
Got hunted?
Pardon?
Your dad got hunted?
No. He wasn't hunted. He went to go help some people over down at, a while back, down at, Downden, the next village over when they were having issues with the orcs. Didn't make it back.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kip.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
forgettable.
he died a hero and, helped a lot of people. I mean, I kind of hope to be like him one day and just, make sure I help everyone I can, too.
It's good to have someone.
I'm sure he's proud of you.
Yeah.
No doubt.
But in any case, I guess we better get going. I mean, I'm sure you guys want to get back to the get back to town and stuff. It's gonna take a bit. It's about a day's ride from here, but I'm sure we'll be good.
All
Yeah.
depends on food and the weather.
So you totem, what's that all about?
Oh, well, you see, my family. Well, a lot of us actually, my tribe and my family specifically, we have what we call, like I say, totem beasts. Our fighting style is a bit more reckless than a lot of people's.
I get that.
Right?
Bar puns.
But
I'm sure you're not as reckless as this guy. I'm gonna do an eye roll towards Archon.
You want to talk, kid? I could throw you into a tree and not take.
in
That'll
any
only
case,
prove me right.
some of us have a totem beast that we're attached to that gives us increased abilities when we fight. Like I said, I'm like my dad, and I got the wolf beast, which helps me lead and help people about. But it's not as useful when you're by yourself, I admit. But like I said, most of the rest of the people back in town couldn't really help me with that. They've been busy getting stuff ready for the harvest.
The harvest?
Oh yeah, we gotta get our stuff together for our farming community.
Ooh.
That soon? Is it like a festival of some kind?
It's not exactly a festival. We have a harvest every few months, actually. He kind of looks at the jungle. Jungle climates, right? It's not exactly a yearly thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
But we keep ourselves, and we're doing our harvest right now, getting all our stuff together, making sure all the food's there, getting stuff ready for trade. I mean, we have to go trade up to Shellside, and then we also have to go down over to Downry, and then we have to head down to Persuasion and the rest of the cities, and but we help supply a lot of food in the general area.
Sounds like a big deal.
Yeah, it helps. I mean, we're really good at working the land and stuff.
So, Kip, you said the next town over was attacked by orcs. Does that happen often?
Downden? It happens every once in a while. They're so close to Grokumus that raids occasionally happen.
Right.
Duly noted.
They're good people, though. I mean, it's an Aarakocra town.
Oh.
Cool.
Mm.
I was just because we will have to travel through there, so that's why I was just asked about the dangers.
Oh, well, yeah, it's a good place. There's some dangers down there, and it could be a bit dicey, I suppose.
Okay.
I mean, I know lately they built up a wall around their town.
Oh,
No.
It's something. I mean, yeah, it's not exactly. It's fairly new from what I heard. They hastily kind of built it to keep themselves safe.
Hmm.
It's nothing special, just like a wood wall, and it's a small town community, probably only like less than 50 to 60 people at the moment.
I mean, they can fly, so having a wall would be good for them in defense.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's kind of the hope, is that they'd slow them down for most of them to get away. But I mean, the last raiding party was brutal.
Oh man.
But that was, like I say, a couple years ago. So they have a good sense.
Mm.
But in any case, we suppose we keep. As he kind of like loads the gator on the wagon. I guess if you guys want to get going, I can lead you the quickest way there.
All right.
Yeah.
And as you guys load up, he kind of takes you through the jungle area. Basically, with his help and route taking, you guys make it easily by the next day into Halundis.
Fast travel.
Can we have a short break?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Take a 15-minute, guys. We'll be back. So anyways, as you guys continue on your way, you guys, late night hits as you guys come across what looks to be a little jungle town. Huts and places. You see that this place, unlike the Shalandis, which was a place of more of a modern design look with stone and wood building, this place is more like jungle fair thatch huts.
Whoa, this is so cool.
You look about, you see vast majority of the people here are gnolls, with occasional different beast person here and there, but by far most the majority of our various gnolls walking around in various different outfits. You see some gnolls kind of working the fields wearing like straw hats. You see some other like larger gnolls wearing like overalls. And all over the place as you guys go over, the gnolls kind of look at you and at first kind of seem suspicious, but they notice they seem Kip and like, oh, and kind of like relax the instant they see Kip's smiling face on the wagon with you. As they give Kip a nod and see the large kill, he comes in with the gator, and you see one of the gnolls go, Kip, you're back already. What's this? Oh, hey, yeah, this is a friend of mine. They helped me out in the wild, and oh boy, they saved my butt. But yeah, we were able to find this gator for food tonight. Like, we'll bring it down to Mom so she can do some cooking. That sounds great, Kip. But thank you all for helping, little Kip. We wouldn't know what to do without him. He's the village warrior at the moment.
It was
The
our
only
honor.
one.
What? You didn't tell us that, Kip.
What? Oh, that I'm the village. Oh well, I mean,
You're the village warrior?
well, it's just a title. And my dad was it before me, and I kind of took it over.
Oh.
I mean, you could lift that gator, so I think it's well earned.
Well, I suppose so. I mean, like I said, my dad could do that kind of stuff too. He was really great. In fact, he kind of looks around here. My dad could even fly at his best.
What?
Talda just kind of
What?
tilts her head a little confused.
But he's a gnome? But he can fly? Does he like run in the air?
Well, my dad had the totem spirit of the eagle, which helped him like kind of take off the ground.
Huh.
Hmm.
Oh.
That's
First I've heard of it.
interesting.
Yeah, it was really amazing. He used to show it to me all the time. My mom always said, though, it suited him well because he always had his head in the clouds.
Oh.
So you're saying the guy was what, attuned to the spirit of the eagle or something?
He was actually attuned to most of the beasts of our tribe. The
Oh, and
wolf,
he can
bear,
just, like,
eagle.
reach? He like
Oh,
did
yeah.
all of it?
Yeah.
Something tells me he was an experienced fighter.
Yeah, my dad was pretty great. He could do a lot. I mean, like I said, before he got taken down, he took down all kinds of those nasties.
Yeah.
Mm.
And before his dad was like a level 20 barbarian.
Pretty close,
What do
14.
you say?
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah, no, when I heard that, I know this guy's pretty tough.
Yeah, but he took a lot of them, but unfortunately he got overwhelmed in the end. Like I said, he saved the whole town back from... He did save all down or anything. There was a lot of the enemy there. Apparently, when I was told when the villagers said he downed almost 100 of them before he finally got taken down.
Wow,
Something in the legends.
that's a lot.
Well, like I said, our family was always some of the best fighters. It runs in our family. Like, one day I hope to be just as strong as him.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Yeah. In any case, I guess we should head over to my mom's place so you guys can get a place to stay.
Alright.
Hey, follow me! And just kind of like leads you guys on the wagon towards a signpost. As I said, at this point it's kind of nighttime. There's a spike glow to some of the area around, but most people are asleep at this point.
I hope I
Okay.
didn't ruin the meat too much with my magic. I just say that I hope I didn't ruin the meat too much with my magic.
I mean, it's a chill touch, so I don't think so.
Nope, all the meat slaws off the bone, you're done.
It explodes.
Just bursts. So you guys
The
make...
hands are like, I'm still here!
So as you guys head towards the inn, you find what looks to be this the only wooden building in the entire place. Made with proper wood and wood as opposed to more thatch.
Right.
Kip kind of looks over to you. This is my mom's place. This is our local tavern. She built it kind of more of the old style for those who visit by. It's a little more... little sturdier than the other buildings around here.
It's still
Has to be.
homely.
Oh, it's really nice.
Yeah.
And as you look over, you do see the sign on the post called Grassy's Place.
Aww.
As you guys watch over, it's like, hey, so this is my mom's place. It's named after her. So, come on in. And he takes you guys in and leads you inside the inn. Where you guys enter, you see a few gnolls still around, a few serving girls. One gnoll with like a little lute playing a song in the side. As you guys move by, and you see Kip kind of enter with his big wise eyes, and you hear, Kip, you're finally back. I was worried sick about you. Hi, Mom! And you just see Kip kind of like take the gator and slop it onto picks it up on his back and kind of runs over the gator on his back towards his mom to give her a hug.
So cute, but all I see from this perspective is the gator.
And this is the inn. And
Why did you keep this?
Oh god, this music though.
Why
'Cause
did you keep this?
That's all that's running in Archon's head. He's like, no, stop!
Nightmare.
this is Grassy.
Aw.
Hey.
So she's Grassy the Gnoll.
Please.
Detect thoughts in Archon is just this.
It was like Kip starts hugging his mom as Kip looks like, oh, I see you got yourself quite a big dinner there. Wow, like, how did you get a hold of that one, Kip? Oh, I wouldn't have got it by myself. I had some friends help me. She's just kind of, well, take it at the back and we'll get it ready. Because, okay, Mom, just, like, you see this giant thing just get tossed into the back.
Oh god!
Maybe if I grew up in Thornton, I'd be that strong.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not sure, Alias.
As you guys say, you look over at Grassy, who then notices the three. Oh, you must be travelers. So you're the ones that helped my little dear Kip, then, are you?
Yeah, saved him.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear. Please come here. I'll pour you all a drink, and obviously you guys can stay on the house for free. This is amazing. Poor Kip, a bit reckless like his pa was. I'm so worried about him. I'm glad so much that someone was able to help him out there.
That's our pleasure.
And you notice that she pulls out like a jug and starts pouring in various liquids into it. Oddly enough, you see what looks to be, at first, what looks to be kind of like a brown liquid followed by like a yellow liquid into like what you can very obviously see is milk.
Into a jug? Is this an alchemy jug?
And then starts pouring glasses out of each thing filled with little ice cubes.
Oh, that's cute.
Here you go. How's specialty?
What is that?
Oh, that's something we call around here in the jungle. Called the monkey's lunch.
Why is it called that? As I take a sip.
It tastes like bananas.
Ah. I can taste it.
Yeah, a bit of a home recipe we came up with. It takes some various alcohols we've distilled from other areas, and obviously using the local fruit, we were able to distill something quite tasty with them. Goes good with the milk, as most of our kind of enjoys the milk taste.
Does it actually have bananas in it, or does it just taste like bananas?
It's a banana liqueur, so it's an alcohol made from bananas.
Oh, cool. Take one.
I'm gonna take a drink. By the way, are the cups shaped any differently here since it's a Knoll village?
Yeah, they're still just cups. I mean, gnolls don't exactly, like, lap out of their tongues.
Right, yeah. Making sure since we all have snouts.
Yeah, I mean,
he's gonna take a drink.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest, all creatures lap with their tongues that they don't have hands, so...
Fair. I'm asking because I think like a typical cup is kind of hard to drink from when you have a like a maw.
It's just like a little dip, like a pitcher.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that could be.
I mean, technically their maws are no more awkward than your own.
Well, that's kind of what I'm saying. But yeah.
It's like if they have a specialized cup because of their own nose.
So, as you guys are kind of having your drinks, though, you kind of like notice to the door that Kip has just got his battle axe out and is just hacking away at that gator. Basically cutting it up into manageable chunks.
Yeah, alright.
It comes out like stacks on stacks of cubed meat.
Just pretty much. Well, my boy Kip's always so busy to work. Should have taken care of that in the morning, honestly, but I'm glad to see he's working well.
He's got a lot of energy, even if you're almost
He's a
chomped.
Excitable.
Yeah, well, let's just say he's has a bit of a hard time keeping his tail standing still.
That type of.
Yeah, he tends to be very active and happy. As I said, gets it from his pa when he gets it from his dad when he was still around, but excitable but lovable.
Oh.
Most of the people here think he's just one of the most liked people in the village, but as I said, he's trying up to be strong, keeping the people safe here. There's not a lot of great strength around, but they don't come much stronger than my dear Kip and his dad was. Oh, as you guys look over there, this is the bard you guys see playing the lute.
I feel like he's a little flea-bitten, but that's just my opinion.
I cast detect thoughts and I detect the thoughts of all the fleas, and I'm like,
Oh god.
And we shall feast on the blood tonight, brothers.
oh my god, oh god, what?
Ollie sits here trying to question whether it's the fleas or the blood.
Just immediately cast sleep on everyone. Oh.
You guys enter that classical small town village where they eat the people when they come by for the festival.
Right.
Oh.
God, now you got me paranoid.
This is why Kip is so small.
Yeah, I disarmed you by making all the cutest and friendliest gnolls ever, like, you know,
so that's why you
farmhand
have
gnoll.
this music here. Totally fucking zany.
We're on to you, Heath.
And drinking gnoll. Sport
We're
punk
on to
gnoll. And Farmer Joe gnoll.
Yep.
God.
As you guys have your drinks and get yourself a grass, goes, well, how long do you all plan to be staying here in Holundus?
Not very long. We're
Yeah.
also passing through.
Oh, well, glad to see you were able to help out poor Kip as you did, though. I mean, as I said, your rooms are free for you tonight for helping out as much as you did. You know, it's definitely a lot of help, but silly Kip torn up in shreds every time he goes out, I swear. Looks like he almost bit off more than he could chew this time, though.
That happens all the time.
Well, as I said, he goes out and fights, but I've never seen him look that bad in a while.
Aren't there other people that could come with him? He said like his wolf thing was about like leadership, right? Or something?
Well, there are other gnolls that could fight, but oddly enough, none of them are nearly as good as good a capable warrior as Kip. I think he tends to avoid taking others so nobody gets hurt.
Oh, he's gotta learn how to do that, because he's fighting an uphill battle. Someone gotta go with him.
Well, I'll see what we can do around town for it, and I do appreciate the advice. As she finishes talking up, Kip comes out of the corner carrying this, like, massive, like, hoagie bun sandwich, and you can see, like, sticking out of it is just basically the tail of the gator.
Yep.
Tell it blinks.
I stare in awe and envy.
Yeah.
I figured you guys might be hungry, so I decided to make you guys sandwiches! And he, like, hands Oddliest the sandwich. By the way, Oddliest, the sandwich is about as long as your arms.
Thank you, Kip. I appreciate it. I haven't had gator at all.
Oh, I hope so, Oddliest. It's always good to have a friend around my age.
And that's his tail's wagging the entire time.
Oh yeah, he's just like a retriever seeing his master at the door. He is just bright-eyed, smile, tail wagging.
Oh, man.
By the way, Oddliest, this sandwich probably weighs about 15 pounds.
God.
It's just like...
Oddly, has to like sit there and like get from the side of the table because he can't pick it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so full tonight. Because, boy, I will tackle this sandwich like if it's the last thing I do.
It's kind of like one of those... I don't know if you've ever seen one of those 12-foot long, like, hero sub things, but that's more or less what he just gave you.
Nah, he's got like that party one, like the party.
Yeah, the party
version.
sub from the party sub, exactly, like this giant sub
like
sandwich.
6 foot long.
You notice that when Kip carried it out, he was trying to exit the door, but had to turn sideways to leave.
Oh boy.
As Kip does hand a grass, he just looks over. Kip goes, Kip, you should really be chopping that up for everyone, you know. It's not polite to give them all one big go. Oh, of course, boss. I'm so sorry. And he like takes out his little bone knife and just starts hacking off pieces of it and starts handing out chunks to you, to Archon and Telepha.
Oh, this is more manageable.
What was that, Otlius?
This is more manageable now.
Yeah, this is Otlius.
Just put it up.
This is he gives you each the alligator sandwich to eat. You also notice this actually got rather fresh vegetables in them as well.
Oh.
As you gather, they
that's
gathered
good.
some stuff from the local farming community.
I imagine the crocodile is not raw.
No, he cooked it up back there.
Oh, cool.
That's
Raw
the kitchen.
hard,
he
I
was in.
got this. I'm stout.
As you guys, it tastes
I can
pretty
just
good
take a big
actually.
Bite. Like a huge bite. Like, unless he's trying to be intimidating, he doesn't open his mob hatch. Like,
You pretty much have to take a huge bite out of it since of the size of the sub.
yeah.
I take lots of little bites because I'm a tiny boy.
As you guys eat your hoagie sandwiches, he looks over at Tell, who isn't easy. He goes, "What's the matter, Tell? Don't you want any?"
Actually, I was wondering if I could get some tea with it.
Oh yeah. And you just see him kind of like leap over the table and run back into the kitchen again.
Parkour!
That Kip, always a little excited.
Really shit.
Oh,
Oh,
it's precious.
wouldn't have him any other way. As I said, his dad was the same way when he was younger. This is what's won me over when he courted me. Honestly, he had the sweetest little tail wags.
Today I learned no society.
Yeah. And despite you would think that despite his massive strength, the fucker kid's also exceptionally dexterous as he's leaping around.
Yeah.
With a 18 dex, the kid's got skills.
Kip, it's just not fair. You have everything.
Honestly, that's the nature of rolling characters, buddy. Like, it really is.
A few minutes pass as Kip comes running out with like this pot of tea kettles, and he's just kind of like carrying it like a tray in his mouth, and he's got like the teapots in hands, and he kind of like leaps over the table again, and kind of like pours the cups when he's still got the tray in his mouth with his hands over top. It just kind of like pushes his head towards you with the tray so you can each take a cup.
And she will take a cup for herself, enjoying her tea and the sandwich.
Are they like tiny teacups or actual like glasses or?
You notice Telepha's got a tiny teacup.
Alright.
The rest of you guys have like normal mugs.
Okay, there we go. Yep, I'm okay with this. I'll take
You
it.
notice Telepha, when you take the cup though, his tail starts wagging as he's happily seeing you enjoy your tea.
In before it's poisoned.
Oh, yes.
We're the menu for the harvest.
Can't.
Welcome to Wicker Man, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
God.
Yeah. I am, of course, going to sniff it because I'm a paranoid fuck, but, you know.
I don't. Kip's my friend.
Alpha is going to not, because she's going to assume no one would be heinous enough to ruin tea.
It's good tea. It's a blend you've never had before, Tel. You gather it's probably grown from like the local jungle vines.
And just puts it back down. Goes back to eating.
As Kip puts the trays back down at the table. So, anyways, guys, so how long are you sticking around for?
I probably won't
Not
stick
very
around
long. We're passing through.
Yeah.
Oh, Oh, you kind of notice his ears start to droop at that. It's a shame. I was hoping we could hang out more. I thought your friend Archon and I could have some fun. He looks like he's really strong.
Yep, sure I am, kid.
Atlius looks like he beams when he's like, gonna hang out more, and then fucking crashes when he's like...
And you just looks over
like
at Atlius though, goes, but you Atlius too! I'd love to see hang out with you too. I mean, he looks over at Atlius. Well, he was going to get up to each of you. And you too, Miss Atlius, it'd be great to hang out with you. I wonder by the way, what do kids your age doing where you're from?
Gamble.
Oh, I'm not like kids my age.
No? Kind of like tilts his head.
Yeah, I had to study a lot.
Study!
But other people have,
so you're like really
haven't done
smart
that.
then, right?
I guess. He scratches the back of his head. He blushes a little bit from like... Nobody's really pushed that he's a smart guy.
That's amazing! I mean, I don't do a lot of reading and writing. Most of my stuff is like hunting and tracking and like other stuff. But I do read a little bit.
That's why I could do my magic.
You know,
Is that
Archon, it wouldn't be too bad if you wanted to do a hunt with Kip.
Yeah.
Sorry, what I was eating.
I said it wouldn't be too bad if you wanted to do a hunt with Kip.
Oh, I guess I could. Gonna be getting
Yeah,
my
you-
share though.
You should take the edge off, because you might get like cabin fever again or something.
That boat. Just another fucking level.
Just, maybe keep the game down to a medium size.
Look, I'm gonna try, but that kid, I ain't sure. Look, he might just go for the biggest thing that's in the jungle. I get it, but...
Oh, the biggest thing in the jungle! That'd be old Bethy!
Perfect.
There's a name?
Oh, yeah. The biggest thing in the jungle in their area is called old Bethy.
What's old Bethy?
She kind of starts scratching and said, well, if you see old Bethy, it's hard to miss her. She's about the size of, and she kind of looks out though. You see that tree over there? And he like points at like a 15-foot tall tree outside.
Uh-huh.
About 3 of those.
Oh.
3 of those?
Icon literally got like halfway through that sentence. I've faced those before. Oh.
But old Bethy's got, the thing is old Bethy you don't see, he got little tiny arms though. And he kind of like does like little tiny arms.
Oh my god, it's the fucking dinosaur.
Rose, whatever that.
Wait, does old Bethy have like a big maw?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Old Methy's like, actually, 1 second. You see him, like, run off, bolt past you all, dash up the stairs, and come back down. And he brings out a tooth the size of Atlius. My dad fought old Bessie once. I got one of these and, like, puts it right next to Atlius. In fact, that's what my axe is made out of.
Oh.
Oh!
Okay. Big thing. Got it.
Is that like a normal size, or
Is
is
this
that
like
like
one
a
of its
big
little
thing?
teeth?
Guys, don't be stupid.
What do you mean?
Of course, that's a normal size tooth.
Well, I was more wondering if it was a baby tooth or not.
Oh, no, this was Bessie full grown.
Huh.
What, you scared?
I'm sorry, do you want to get eaten alive?
Was all you here? I could take that thing down.
I am smaller than bite size for that thing.
When you say that, Archon, Kip looks over at you drastically, starts wagging and says, really? You want to go hunting?
No, we're not fighting Bessie. We are not doing that alone.
What's wrong, Archon? Are you scared?
No, I know my limits.
Okay, Kip. Very important question. Does Bethy heal from lightning?
Heal from lightning? What kind of crazy thing heals
Yeah.
from lightning?
There was a
I-
plant that got zapped by
We-
lightning and it grew.
Yeah, that.
We fought some plant creatures that had somehow mended themselves through lightning.
It was the thing that was harassing the road shell side.
Kip gives you kind of this odd head tilt. Like, that sounds weird!
It was.
It was not a great moment.
Well, as far as I know, if old Betsy doesn't heal from lightning, he's easy to zap like everybody else. But old
Excellent.
Betsy moves pretty fast!
I can imagine because they're pretty big.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
But they don't attack the town or anything. They just kind of like roam the forest.
No, old Bessie hasn't been near this town in ages. My dad scared him off ages ago, and she never came back.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. Maybe that's why there's no roads that way. I was wondering, I was looking at the map and I was like, why is there no road connecting this town and like the town over here? And kind of like point in the area where there is a...
Oh yeah, that's
There's a
where old
gap on
Betsy
the map.
lives.
Right. That makes sense now.
Yeah, best to stay away from there. There's other big critters like old Betsy around too, though. She's just the biggest.
Great. I hope we don't find any more like things as big as her as we move downwards to the capital.
Probably be oh, you guys are heading to the capital?
Yeah.
We will. Yes, that's our destination overall.
Oh my
This
gosh,
took
you guys
a
are gonna go see
long
King
time.
Laxodon?
We're
You're gonna go see Barbaros?
to.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing! He's like kind of like almost like vibrating with excitement. Oh, I always wanted to go see the capital. That's an amazing place to go see.
I'll send you letters
Really?
if we get there.
We can be pen
Yeah.
pals? As you just see him, like, once again, his tail is now just vibrating in, like, circles.
It's probably pretty hard to send mail back to me if we move around constantly. But I'll send you letters if you're sticking around town.
Well, I gotta stick around town for the time being, because, like I said, I gotta take care of Mom and everybody, but that's amazing!
Hmm.
And if I learn that spell that like makes me like talk to you in your mind so far away, then yeah, we can like keep in touch, but I doubt it.
As
I
you
don't
say
know if I
that,
can
Kip's
learn that
eyes
spell.
just grow wide. He's like, ah! You can learn a spell that can make you see people's mind. You can talk to people in their mind?
Yeah.
That's incredible! All I can do is
I
talk
just
to
heard it
animals.
before. Just talk to them,
Yeah?
just like
Well, I can also sense.
I
I can also
wonder.
occasionally see through their vision if I want to.
Always, could he talk to Lou?
Lou's not an animal. Well, technically,
I was about to say, I was like, what?
Explain.
yeah. Because I summoned Lou from a different place. So Lou
Okay,
just
but that
takes
didn't
the
make
form
sense.
of an animal. But they're not an animal. Anyway, Kip, here's what we're talking about. Poof! And I summon Lou.
Oh, wow! That's not an animal? I thought that was an owl! Or is it just like a really weird looking Aarakocra?
It's just in the form of an owl. It just perches on Ollie's head.
What do you mean it's not?
I don't know how hard, why it's so hard to understand.
I just kind of glare at Lou like,
Lou's like looks back like shrugs.
yeah, he shrugs.
Yeah, big shrug.
He just gives him a shrug back and just goes back to his food like, okay.
Just like his perch on his head, like
Luke's
I
kind of
thought you
being
knew
like,
this already.
Oh, no, man, I just roll with it.
I just
We had
work
the con-
here.
we had that conversation at the mountain, and
So he
if I
likes
was a
me?
normal fucking owl,
Yeah.
I would not understand you. I don't know why it's so hard for you to understand her.
My god.
Also, yeah, Lou likes you.
Hmm.
Anyways, he looks back. That's incredible, though. That's really neat. I can't really
Yeah,
do
and I
anything
can-
like that. Like I said, best I could do is talk to animals. Well, I can see through their eyes too, actually.
It actually
Yeah, I
does
can
make him
see
pretty good
through-
for scouting.
I can see through Lou's eyes too.
Really?
Yeah,
I wonder if that means we can
that's
do
how
kind
I
of similar
spotted
things.
you. With the,
Yeah, that's
with
what he was
the-
doing when he was
the
scouting.
camera.
We scout crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw splashing, and I was like, "Oh, what's that?" And then I saw there was like a big green thing tangled up with you. So then we came and helped.
Huh. Well, that was very useful. Thanks a lot there. Then he kind of looks over at the owl and like he stretches out his paw to shake Lou's hand or wing.
Lou looks at it and it's like, "What?" But then goes to it. Lou, you should shake your shake your wing.
To try. Yeah.
Grabs Lou's and just starts shaking the wing.
Oh, that's so cute.
In any case, it's amazing that you guys have all this stuff. I'm so glad to see that you're all helpful and nice and everything.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Archon's the nicest.
I'm the guy who
So-
gets shit done.
He's so wholesome, Kip.
He looks
What
over.
does that mean?
You're wholesome.
What does that mean?
See? Extremely wholesome.
Good.
Kind of looks at Archon, tilts his head. Yeah, I can see it.
So he's just laughing.
What
It's
the
just he's got another giggle fit.
fuck are you talking about?
Archon. Hey, keep me in the loop.
You didn't know what wholesome is.
Yeah.
You guys don't know where he's been from.
Yeah, he doesn't know the meaning of the word.
No.
It's not just something you know, it's something you are, Archon.
Pissing me off like always. Gonna take another big bite and focus on my food while they're laughing at me.
Sarker just eats his sandwich sullenly.
So you
is
can
it,
talk to all animals?
well, as long
you
as
can
they're,
talk to all Bethy?
yeah, I could if I tried. I don't know if she'd stick around, stand still long enough for me to do it though.
Oh. Interesting. So is there any other like magic-y type things you can do? Because that's pretty cool.
Well, like I said, I can see through the eyes of an animal too if they want me, if they let me.
Hmm.
Can you like do it from far away? Can you have? Do you have like a pet owl where you can like do that with, and then they just like shoo?
I can't
Do that.
actually, I don't have a pet owl, no.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I can see it from pretty far away. For like, usually can like hold it up to an hour like that.
Does it matter how far away it goes?
Nope.
Saw something raised.
Kind of tilts his head. No, why? You and Luda can't do that?
No, we have to stick pretty close to each other relatively. But I can do it forever.
Well, that's neat. I can only hold
then,
out
you
for an
know.
hour, and then I can't. And then I'd have to do it again when he comes back.
Right. So I can like do this, and I just like unsummon Lou and resummon Lou, and unsummon him again and resummon him again, and he just like swats me in the face with doing
Somehow.
That's amazing!
Like after the first time that he does this, Archon just looks to Lou like, "Are you pissed off yet?"
Lou becomes the BEG.
Look, I
No,
add
it's
to always
like-
his list of
like Tether,
BBEG.
Flies, and Everest were fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sorry Lou, I'm just demonstrating. This is kind of neat. So Lou has like his own little safe place that's away from all dangers and stuff.
Wow, that must be really useful.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, you should use it
Unless
more.
we get caught off guard.
Do you get caught off guard a lot?
I just puff up my my cheeks like, yeah.
It sucks when that happens. I know. It's...
Seems to happen constant. Well, it is how things hunt. So. It is
Well,
how it is.
I suppose so, but you guys look like you do great around here, though.
I think we fit in alright.
So what else do you guys do around here? Like, so why are you trying to go down to the king, anyways?
Oh yes, that might be something better for you to explain.
It's a long story. Do you want the long version or the short version?
Looks over at his mom. He kind of just rolls her eyes. Long's good.
So there was this lady we helped out who was trying to find like a cure for her brother, and then there was this big super attractive ice lady who was keeping it, and she gave it to us, but she kind of like controlled my mind, and then one thing led to another, and I used the thing that cured the brother. Well, turns out that the brother actually got like experimented on by this wizard guy who was like trying to find the secret to life and stuff, and he like injected me with one of his experiments, and so yeah, I learned that at Shellside that apparently I have a void now inside of me, and no one
Really?
can really help me. But yeah, but everyone thinks that
As soon as you say
that.
that, he kind of like grabs your cheeks and then tries to look into your mouth. I don't see anything down there.
You can't see it.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's in the guts.
Okay.
Yeah, the clerics had like magic and stuff to see.
You know,
Oh.
kid, if you want to see how it looks, I could just rip your guts out and check.
Oh god!
Zap you before that happens.
It ain't gonna do shit.
I can give you one good migraine before I go out.
Not gonna mean shit, kid.
Anyway, that's why I'm going to go see the king, so maybe he can help me with my void.
Wow, that's impressive. Well, hopefully the king can help you. I mean, I'm sure he can. He's a really great leader, I hear. He's a really great person.
But I don't know if he'll just like help out a random person. You know?
Yeah, he kind of scratches his chin. Yeah, that might be true.
Like he would be busy and stuff because he's like the king.
Yeah, the king tends to get busy.
So we're hoping that along the way we can like help out other people, and then maybe he'll be like, "Oh, cause you helped out so many, I'll help you out."
That could be true. That makes a lot of sense.
And that's why we're just slowly traveling downwards and helping people out as much as we can, like you.
Wow! Well, that's great. Well, if you need any help with people, I can help you people to help.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
Though I think this town needs you more than us, though.
I guess so. If you guys ever need anything, you just ask, and I'll help you guys out.
Avengers Assemble. Okay, Kip, will do. Miles.
Kip ends up as like our war general for Zoolander troop.
Yeah. Leader indeed.
General Kip.
You guys have Yeben's fury.
Yeah, oh my god.
I have a
You make
program.
such trouble.
Oh no, I don't want to just like leave this town at the next time we see Kip, he's an edgelord, and I'm like, no, what happened? Kip,
I've seen
no,
some things.
no,
He ended up in a one-on-one battle with fucking the
Bessie?
fucking T-Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah, Betty.
Bessie.
Old Bessie and me went at it.
Oh god.
We come
Nah.
back, he's like a scar across his face.
I don't think that's ever gonna happen to him. I don't think he's ever gonna become edgy. Like, he's legitimately a really good kid.
Oh, I'm glad you guys
You
are
even
enjoying Kip.
became Archon faster than me. Fuck you.
Ollie's probably has like raging jealousy right now.
Yeah.
He's younger.
He's well
better.
trained at hiding his stuff from customers.
Yeah.
As you guys finish up, Kip kind of looks over at each of you with his big kind of wide eyes and kind of waggy tail. Goes, by the way, guys, what else do you want to do?
Aren't you and Archon gonna go hunting?
Well, we probably should do that in the morning since it's kind of late at night.
Aside from
What's
that, we
up?
spar. Or I
Oh.
could train the kid. The other kid.
How about something
I'm the other kid.
Otlius
a
is going to
little
train!
more
He
home?
picks Otlius up by his collar. Goes, let's go train Otlius, and just runs him outside.
Oh no!
We'll be back!
Alba just kind of like glances toward Archon. You're
He
fixing
gets left
that.
behind. He's just like flapping
I-
next to Talitha. What?
I did not do that on purpose.
Oh, you're still fixing that. Let's go.
Why me?
Come on.
I get up and... Well, I did not do this shit.
You instigated. Let's go.
Instigate, I told the fucking truth. Yeah, so we walk out and try to find Ollie's and Kip.
Just see in the distance, Kip, where are we going?
I love the sounds of Otlius is screaming.
Anyways,
Traces of blood and teeth.
what happens is, as you Otlius, Kip runs into what looks to be his like little training hall where you feel like several like sacks for like wooden combat sacks, a bow, an archery table, and all kinds of other stuff he uses to obviously train his fighting style.
Oh, this is really cool. Yeah, you have like a whole setup.
it's like, just like where I did all my training and stuff. Here, you can start with these, and he like picks up what looks to be like 3 boulders, and just like for weight training, it just like puts them into your arms.
Oh shit!
Oh god. Kip, yep, I can start with these.
He kind of looks over and goes, "You sure you're okay, Atlas?"
No, not at all. But I'm doing my best. If
He kind
this
of
is
looks
what
at you and he
do-
picks you up with the rock and goes, "Really, Atlas? Those are when I started out when I was a pup."
I am not strong.
Well, that's what we gotta
Yeah.
train!
Yeah. I struggle with the smallest board.
You see, you gotta like pick up the smallest boulder and kind of like toss it up in the air like a catch ball.
I'm tired. One thing.
Well, maybe we should see about your accuracy. And he hands you like this little like a dagger. He goes, "Watch this!" And he whips a dagger and just nails it into like the archery range just across from him.
I kind of want to see him roll, honestly. If you don't mind.
Oh, Kip or Otlius?
Yeah.
Kip. Atlius, I don't know, but Kip.
18. Just nails it.
Alright. Same story.
At least I think I can try this, son. Yeah. I take the dagger and I yeet it.
Yeah!
Oh,
Really? That's great, Otlius!
Yeah. The dagger training did not go to waste.
How good are you with this? And he like looks over with his battle axe. He's like, "You're getting good with these." As he takes his great axe and just slams it against against his pole, against the log where he seems to be training on.
Okay, alright. Okay, I can do this.
He like takes the axe. Like, "You try now." Just like lips it down. And by the way, the axe is like 15 pounds. He's like,
I have like, I'm pretty sure I have disadvantage always on two-handed weapons or heavy weapons because I'm small.
And not proficient.
Yeah.
yeah, and it's a strength-based weapon.
Oh,
Alright,
shit.
girl. I attempt to make an attack, but all my weight's like not at all balanced. Disadvantage.
That's pretty much the
Yes.
strength times 2.
So oddly, it's kind of like
Oh man!
put the
I got
axe
an actual 20 in the
on
other side.
the advantage. Yeah, lifts the axe up to go swing on it, and just kind of like falls backwards.
Ow! Oh, my back. Ow.
As you look over, you see Otlius just kind of lying on the back. When you guys finally come up to see Otlius lying on the ground with an axe in his hand.
Uh,
yep.
Oh,
This figures.
so you already started.
yeah.
I kind of
I-
look up and look around at all the dummies and... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, when you look at the dummies, I kind of just feebly point to my dagger. I did that.
Huh. Not bad. I kind of reach up and just grab the axe and with one hand just lift it from... Like...
Show off. Stay on the ground. Like, completely defeated by this battle axe.
Is that tired, kid?
No, I just feel so weak. I stand up. Pat myself down.
Well, it's like that one said, you got other shit.
This is true. Maybe I should show Kip my magic.
Maybe you should.
Hey Kip,
Yeah.
is there a particular like sandbag that you don't mind losing?
You can shoot that one over there. Just points at a random sandbag. You have a feeling he replaces these things a lot, regardless.
Wait. Now, is there any trees? Flammable trees in between?
You kind of are in the middle of a jungle still.
Archon
there
doesn't
water?
know how long the bolt is, so he can't stop this. He has no idea what's about to happen.
Okay. I want to look so cool in front of Kip, so I'm gonna do it. I gather so much arcane energy into like a runic circle, but instead of runes, it's all like they look like constellation-y glyphs. They all zap with lightning. I just launch a bolt forward at the sandbag.
Well, sandbag explodes. That's incredible! Behind the sandbag, several trees start letting on fire.
Oh gods! Oh wait! Do you have buckets? Do you have buckets? It's just like panic with Kim.
Oh, I guess I'm doing that now. Be right back. I'll just walk out.
So it's
I'll
a
just
100-foot
walk out
straight
and-
line. Is not going to avoid tree lines.
At the nearest tree, I'll use my breath weapon to put the fire out, if you don't mind.
Yeah, just fire goes out. It's a meme, so it's not like important. But it's like,
Yeah.
Just like suddenly in this quiet town, it's just fucking lightning bolt like.
Love it.
just hear a bunch of all the fucking gnolls going as they're fucking from the lightning strike.
And I can do this, and I create my flaming sphere and roll it around. Not to hit. Well, to hit maybe a dummy. But then I just like bowl it around the place and move it around.
That's incredible!
Yeah, it takes a lot of studying, but I think it was worth it.
Yeah, I bet it is. Like, I mean, my whole thing is, like I said, all I really use is my axe, is like picks his axe up again and like hit things really hard.
Well, you do hit things really hard. I could never lift that crocodile or this axe.
Really?
Gonna just collapse the sphere.
Well, I guess everybody's got their thing, because I definitely couldn't do that thing with the spear.
I can also see invisible things.
You just see him like bright-eyed wise. I mean, once again, his tail starts to start wagging.
And do this and just flick my hand and shoot magic missiles. Pew pew pew!
Well, at least you're amazing!
Thanks, but I think you're actually more amazing that you don't need magic to do all your stuff.
No, that's amazing what you could do. Don't tell me the difference. I wish I could do stuff like that.
Well, we're both good at what we do, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we are. He kind of goes over towards you and goes, anyways, it's really nice having a friend around.
Aw, same. You and Archon should spar, though. I think you'll kick his ass.
Meanwhile, I kind of just like slightly leaning over to Tesla again.
Putting out the fires.
Oh, the kid actually did alright on his own.
Rest?
You impressed by my lightning? Were you impressed by my lightning?
What, me?
Yeah, was that the first time you seen it?
Yeah, of course I hadn't seen that shit before. Apparently I was busy. Looks like you could actually do some damage.
He kind of puffs up his chest. Of course I can!
Yeah.
Arkham gets more worried. So much potent magic on a small boy.
Kind of looks over at the knoll. Hey, Kid, you sure you're up for some sparring or some shit?
You want to spar?
Maybe. Listen, if you're up to it.
Okay, if you want to go for it, we can...
truck.
I'm sure I'm okay. We had lots of rest on the wagon. I'm sure we could do it if you wanna.
Alright, not getting too serious though.
Okay.
Breathing by the end.
So I guess you'll roll for initiative.
Alright, Lou, it's showtime.
Alright, let's make sure we're not drawing any blood. Don't want anyone to have to sweep that shit off.
So
No
punchies?
Punches, yeah.
I'm gonna just cast light on a pendant and let Lou hang it, so it's all like Fight Club shit.
What was Tell's reaction to this?
Oh, she's just gonna sit nearby and make sure.
Paramedics.
Yeah,
Paramedics ready.
Yep.
fucking okay.
So as Kip goes, yeah, just you see him kind of going like this wicked rage of like happiness as he comes running at you full speed with his tail wagging.
Whoa.
As you do so, you see kind of like this little wolf head kind of go across his come across his body as he comes in, and he goes in for like a wicked headbutt.
Alright.
Okay, it's a spar, so I will cast Detect Thoughts for the duration.
Which he will make reckless because he's a goddamn teenage crazy kid.
Fair enough.
But I've read Archon's mind already in a spar, so I'll read Kip's. Just so
You can switch between them at will, if you want.
I know, but then it's like
Okay.
I feel
I
like
don't know if
it'd be
you're
hard
gonna
to
get
keep track.
So
Yeah,
at
or, like,
19 hits, a
anything
21
to do
obviously
it.
hits you. You take 7 damage. It just cracks you in the head.
Okay. Yeah, alright.
But he is only level 4, so it is your turn.
Alright.
Archon, what you thinking?
As I'll let you know afterwards.
Yeah.
You're thinking
As
of Kip going, yeah! That's basically all that's going to Kip's head.
Yeah, you're not getting anything useful from him, I promise. Archon, like, from the impact actually takes, like, half a step back. And, yeah, first thing Archon does, he kind of clenches a fist and comes down with a fist on him. That's gonna be with advantage. And I am gonna rage immediately.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Okay, that's 8, 9, 5. That just hits for the second one.
Alright.
You don't get 3 attacks.
The third one doesn't have my plus pushing, so that's only 5 damage on the last one. Bonus
Oh,
action.
You bonus action raged.
Oh shit, you're right. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. This zany kid, I love him. I really do.
Okay, kid comes back at you, and this time he's like, "Oh, you're gonna do that, eh?" And he's gonna come out with this time come at you with a bite.
Okay.
17 hits,
Yeah, it does.
and he will punch you with his other fist, which another 17 to hit, which doesn't get the
Okay.
+4, so only 3 damage. So 1 damaged and 7 makes 3 damage, so 4 damage total.
Yep. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I can kind of like takes half a step back, kind of crouching into more of a battle stance than you guys are used to seeing, and lashes out with a leg to the kid's ribs. Just a flavored claw, but he actually seems to know how to fight. I keep getting minimal damage. What the hell?
Yeah, hits him for 3 damage as you crack into him.
Alright,
Ooh, that one misses. No,
okay.
that one does not get the bonuses because that's your offhand attack.
I didn't mention I was going reckless, but fair enough.
No, he's recklessing too, so they're both reckless.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter. It's just a reckless fight.
Yeah, pretty much. All right.
So that does not get any of the bonuses. So that's just 1, 4, 6, so another 3.
Yeah.
You crack into him, and he comes back up, and he goes back at you again.
He's just constantly.
Just
What?
50.
Oh my word!
Oh my god.
Yeah, so
All right,
15
so
reduced to
Holy
AA
shit.
7.
7.
And then he
Is
goes
that
up
max
for
damage too? Yeah, it is. That's max
another
damage.
punch to the face for another 2 damage. Another 2 damage. Crack to the face.
Oh my god. Man, so much energy. No wonder you're so good. And
I
I'll
just kind of wins at the.
Oof, that'll miss. You're a little punch drunk. Oh, that one hits him, though, for a good 6 damage.
That's some okay damage.
Look at all.
All the natural
20
20s
rolls.
come out of the woodwork.
Yeah, right?
Another
What the fuck
3.
is this?
No, not 3. That's only 1 damage because it's 3 reduced.
Yeah. What are with my damage rolls? They're really not reaching anything.
I know. He cracks up. He's looking a little woozy, and after all this, he's like, ah! And he comes back at you with another leaping attack. That'll hit for 12, so 6 damage. And that'll hit for another
How is he hitting
1
my
damage,
AC
so...
He's luckier.
That would be how much damage?
That's just 1, because it's he doesn't get the strength bonus.
Ah, okay.
Same as you. So basically your offhand attack, his offhand attacks will always do 1 damage when they hit.
Gotcha. Yeah, alright, Archon is just gonna, like, take a knee to his stomach.
Ooh, that misses!
Alright, gonna step forward with a kick, right to his jaw.
That hits!
And gonna kind of kneel down to just slam into the side of his head.
And that misses.
No. Alright,
It's-
well, that's 10 damage on him.
Yep, 5 reduced. As he staggers back, he's
Yeah.
my turn! He leaps back at you again. Ooh, that'll miss you. And that'll miss you as he seems a little woozy this time around.
You're getting predictable, kid. Don't let up.
That's a miss, that's a hit for 5 damage. And that's a hit for 1 damage.
Okay.
As he kind of goes up, he goes, yeah! And he comes back again for another bite. That one hits for 5 more damage.
Yeah.
And another 1 for 6 damage total.
6 damage total, reduced to...
No, 6 damage total. That's what you. Yeah, the 1 is. Though that is the 1. So it's 6 damage is what you took
okay.
total that round. Is what I mean.
Alright, cool. Okay. So I'm gonna throw it back at him.
That'll miss. That'll hit.
Then needs the bottom of his jaw.
That's for 1, 8,
3 plus 2.
3, 5. 6, 2.
A lot of math involved when barbarians are around. Ironically.
He's up with 1 hit point. He's just kind of
Alright,
woozily going back and forth.
Okay.
And he goes in. Ooh, that'll miss. And so will that, as he just kind of woozes down and kind of flops down, and he just falls unconscious for the sake that you're going to hit him with the next attack. One of your attacks will hit.
What I'm gonna do is, like, he's about, like, yeah, what I'm about to do is he's about to lunge at me, and Archon just kind of, like, steps forward, kind of throwing the fist aside, and puts a hand right on, just an open hand right onto his, like, above his maw, and says, alright, that's enough. That's enough.
Okay.
I'm not gonna knock him out.
That was a good fight.
Yeah, you ain't bad. Got a lot of energy.
Yeah, my dad taught me how to be tough. You're really tough, though, mister. You're just like as tough as like my dad was.
Yeah,
Oh,
got a lot.
Archon is a dad confirmed.
I've gotten in a lot of fights. Learned how to deal with them.
I kind of rub my head a bit and be like, yeah, a lot of energy. Like, whoa.
Tell you what, though, we're not gonna test it out, but I think the kid could beat you too.
You think so?
I
He
think
looks over
so.
at Atlius.
But
What?
You ain't gonna fight each other because we're gonna be heading out soon. So I
Aw.
don't need you beating him to a pulp. He's got to be in good shape for the next fight we come across.
Okay.
What?
Maybe-
Archon, like.
Maybe when we come back, though, yeah, kid?
Sure. I kind of power walk towards Archon, and then whisper in his face, "You really think I can beat him in a fist fight? Are you mad?"
I said nothing about a fist.
Oh. Well, that's just not fair.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
I think he'll still beat me. He seems really strong. I'll walk away.
What did he say? Sorry, you cut out for me.
I think he'll still beat me because he's really strong.
He doesn't really react as you walk away.
You did really well, Kip.
Ugh. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was a good fight. I liked it.
Yeah, of course you did.
Anyways.
Just remember, it's about staying alive as long as possible, because you gotta protect your village, and you only get stronger the longer you live. So don't waste your life, okay?
Okay.
Good.
So, as you guys head back to the inn, you were given keys to your rooms as you head upstairs.
They just show off my magic with Kip. As we walk back, I gotta do this and do this.
Yeah, every step of the way, Kip is just amazingly wide-eyed, tail wagging.
Like a frostbite Archon, because he won't care, because it's cold.
He said
The
snaps to
necrotic
you.
damage. Oh god, it's draining my life force!
You missed the code. I'm doing you a favor.
Watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll kill me, whatever. You say that all the time.
Just gives like a deep sigh.
Wind blow, it's great. Yeah, it's just that we just hang out.
As you guys hang out for the night with Kip, Talitha, you doing anything else for the night?
Only thing that she would really do is to work on making that pan flute I was making before on the ship.
Oh, okay.
My wood whittling.
Yep. You can roll me a wood willing check then.
Straight decks.
Okay, you got it quite a bit further along in it. It's looking very nice at this point.
Hell yeah.
You figure you could possibly finish it in a couple more days. And with you guys heading down for the night, all set up in the grassy knoll, I think that's a good spot to end it with your new friend Kip.
Yay, he's alive.